everybody, it's 5 o'clock, it's Wednesday, it's time for...
Craig and Ryland's Magic Review Show.
Boom, I'm Craig.
I'm Ryland.
The Kid Magician and the Bad Boy of Magic. And welcome back to episode 16 of Craig and Ryland's Magic Review. Thank you very much for... My wife behind the camera is doing this. What the hell does this mean? I don't know. It's been a long day.
That's 7.
Yeah, that's 7. 16. 5, 1, whatever. Okay, we've been doing this a while now. Why is Mummy picking on me? I have no idea. Anyway, we've got 4 amazing products to look at today. So we've got 4 amazing tricks that you're absolutely going to love. And remember, we perform everything that we review, don't we?
Yeah.
I know what you're thinking, except for bolted. Yeah, don't worry about bolted. Other than that, we perform everything that we review. So, without further ado, let's have a look at our first product. Right, so first review is one that I'm going to be performing. It's called ACAAT. Not ACAAT, not any card at any number. Any card at any time. This is amazing. We're going to perform it, and then we're going to talk about it, okay? Yeah. Let's get into the performance. Right, okay, so I have 2 packs of playing cards, Star Wars decks. I've actually borrowed Ryland's decks for this, haven't I, buddy? Yeah. And he's very proud that he's actually colour coordinated. He's matching his decks. That's how this kid... You take your card magic seriously, don't you, buddy? You colour coordinate yourself to your cards. Anyway, Ryland, white and black. Which pack would you like?
The white.
Cool beans. Okay, so here's what I want you to do, my friend. Very quickly give these just a shuffle for me, just so you know that they're all mixed up. Give them a shuffle. When you've done that, we are going to be good to go. So, give them a quick mix up. Now, I'm going to try and find a card, Ryland, in this deck, and I'm going to do it in record time. Okay, and we're going to actually time it. Now, it's going to be a free choice, so rather than getting you to pick a card, just name a card for me. Which card would you like?
I would like the... King of Diamonds.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to open up the timer on my phone, and I'm going to find the King of Diamonds from that shuffled deck in record time. When I say you're going to hit start on the timer, it's going to go, it's going to go, it's going to go. I'm going to look for the King of Diamonds. When I've found the King of Diamonds, I want you to hit stop, and we're going to see how fast that I can do it in. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So put that there. Get ready on start. Go. Right, so we wanted the King of Diamonds, right? That's the King of Hearts. That's the King of... Queen of Diamonds. I'm not very good at this. Oh, my gosh. Boom, King of Diamonds. Stop. Okay. I did that in 11 seconds. 11.15 seconds. Is that pretty impressive?
Yeah.
It's not really that impressive, right? Let's be honest, because I looked through the deck, right? It wasn't really that impressive. But here's the thing: at the very beginning, I had 2 decks of cards, and I asked you to pick one, and you picked this deck. This deck has been here the entire time, and you could have picked anything, but you picked the King of Diamonds, right? Yeah. And I found it in that exact time. Now let's add those numbers together.
26. I got the maths.
Is it? 11, 20, 25, 26, yeah. 11 plus 15 is 26. You're better at maths than me. And this deck has been here from the very, very beginning, right?
Yeah.
This is interesting. This is really interesting. I want you to take these cards, and what I want you to do is hold them like that, and deal 25 cards, one at a time, into a face-up pile, yeah. 1, 2, 3...
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25.
And this is the 26th card. And look, that was a completely random number. If I took a few seconds longer to find your card, that would be a completely different number. But added up, it comes to 26. This is the 26th card. This deck has been here the whole time. You named any card. You named the King of Diamonds. And that right there is the King of Diamonds. Boom. Okay, so there it is. That's any card at any time. It's an app that's available on the App Store. Now, about 3 weeks ago, I performed for you Tempest. Do you remember Tempest, where we used the timer to come up with a random number and the phone knew the NEM deck, and that's how it, yeah? Well, this is another kind of version of that. It's an app that sits on your phone that recreates the timer. It works with Mnemonica, which is what I used. I use Mnemonica. It also works with any other mem deck stack as well. You can even put your own stack in in there. And there's a few different ways you can use this. There's a few different input methods. There's a few different peak methods, depending on whether you're actually you're getting the exact card or card nearby or anything like that. There's so many different options in the settings menu. It took me a few seconds to set up. There's 2 routines that are explained in the instructions, but honestly, there's so much more you can do with this. To be honest, having workshopped it a bit, that is my favorite routine. I just love the impossibility of having 2 decks of cards. Obviously, you've got a regular deck and a mem deck. Having somebody literally just name a card, and then you find that card out in the deck, and then this deck that hasn't even been touched, the time adds up to, it's just brilliant. I absolutely love this. And you know, the question is this better than Tempest, or is Tempest better than this? I think they're both great. I think I'd use them both in different scenarios. What do you think of this?
I think it's very good.
Tell them, not me. Why do you think
it's very good.
Why? What do you like about it?
That you set a timer and the timer adds up to that, but they could have named any cards, and in the mem deck it adds up to that.
It's really impossible, isn't it? Like,
yeah.
It's really impossible. There's so many principles at play there. You can actually use 2 mem decks if you want to. If you want to get really clever with it, you can actually have 2 mem decks, and you can get them to pick one, and you can get them to name a card, and you can find that card from that mem deck in a particular time just by doing some fancy cuts and cutting to that card, and then getting them to time that, and then say, well, this deck's been here the whole time, and they deal down. It's there. There's so many different options with this. I love this. This is on the home screen of my phone, and it's going to sit there forever. I'm definitely going to use this. I love the fact that I can be any time. As long as I got my phone on me and a mem deck, and I always have a mem deck with me, I'm good to go. And I think,
and a regular deck or you want.
Yeah, but there's routines with it where you can just use a mem deck as well. There's so many different
Just mem deck.
Yeah, just a mem deck.
Overpack.
Yeah, so for example, you could, for example, if you just wanted to do it with one deck, you could, for example, have the mem deck, and you could say, name a card for me.
Seven of Hearts.
7 of Hearts, and you could say, okay, watch this. I'm going to try and find the 7 of Hearts in record time, and you could find the 7 of Hearts in the mem deck in a really fancy way, and boom, and they time you doing that, and then you can put the deck back in order, and you can deal down, and the cards are there. You know, there's so many different options with it. So you don't need 2 decks of cards with it. I absolutely love it. I think it is brilliant. I'm giving it 95%. What about you, buddy?
I'm gonna give it 100.
Oh, why am I not surprised? 100%. He can't do it because he hasn't got a phone yet, have you?
Give me a phone. You promised me one last year in the summer, but you never gave me one.
Dude, I wanted to give you my old phone, but your mommy said that you're too young to have a phone right now. I'm sorry. So there you go. I think it's amazing. I'm going to do it all the time. I absolutely love it. So there you go. That's another really great product if you're into. And the nice thing is, by the way, it's obvious, but just to say it, you don't actually need to know the mem deck to do this. You don't need to know what the mem deck is. You don't need to know the to do the routine I just did for you. You don't need to know the moniker.
You don't need to know how much to deal down.
Yeah.
Because the phone does it and it tells you how much to deal down.
Exactly. So you don't even need the moniker, which is, again, look back at the review for Tempest. One of the things I loved about it is it allows you to go out with a mem deck, and if you're not too sure about it, you've got a backup routine. Well, this is exactly the same. Really, really good. Highly recommended. Okay, so next up we have Expansion by Daniel Bryan and Dave Loosley. This is an Alakazam product. I know that you're a massive Alakazam fanboy, aren't you?
Yeah.
You're gonna perform this one, aren't you, Ray?
Yeah.
So why don't you perform it for me, and then we'll talk about it.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Daddy, let me say a trick with an American half dart.
Oh, good. Here, look. There you go. Skills. Boom.
And hole puncher.
Okay, a hole punch. Yeah?
Bye-bye. And a pack of cards.
Okay.
Now, what I want you to
Hold
do...
those for me. Yeah.
This is not for full deck, so when I've been practicing this, I've been hole punching cards.
Okay, fair enough.
So cards have got wrecked.
Okay.
But I want you to pick a card.
Any card?
Yeah.
Got one.
Got one.
Show the camera. There
Yeah.
you go. Okay, you got it? Yeah, cool.
Now, I'm going to hole punch it.
You're going to punch a hole in my card?
Yeah.
Okay.
At the angel.
The angel?
On the angel.
Okay.
Angel head.
Okay.
Bye-bye, angel head.
Yeah, I'll hold on to that for you.
Bye-bye, angel head.
Okay, cool.
The
Yeah,
angel head is gone.
I can see that.
Okay.
Yeah. Now what?
Now, you want to try and fit, then maybe you can half swallow through that hole.
You want me to put a coin through a hole?
Yeah.
Well, dude, that's physically impossible. You can't physically... It's against the laws of physics.
Science.
What do you mean, use some science? There's no science. What are you on about?
Use some science.
Okay.
I'll show you how to do the science.
Okay, yeah, you show me. So you're telling me that you're going to push a hole through a card?
That's why you should have used some science, bro. But there's a rule. I was going to let you have £50 if you win.
Okay, well, I didn't win, did I? I didn't know you were going
to...
Yeah?
You get to win if the hole is like this and it's not normal.
Okay.
There we go.
That's very cool. That's very cool. Yeah, I love that. Yeah.
Any questions?
Any questions? Yeah. How's it work? Can I have a look at the card?
Yeah, you can have a look at the card. Try and put it.
Brilliant stuff.
You can put it down.
Brilliant stuff. Right. Okay. So that was the routine right there, and
I love it.
Pardon?
I love it.
Okay. Why? Why do you love it?
Because you hole punch your cards.
Yeah.
And then they're like, it's impossible to put the coin through. And then you just go, and you stretch the hole, and then you just go, bonk. And then you just go, and then you go back.
It is very, very
and then
cool.
they're allowed to examine it.
It is examinable. That's the other thing. Yeah. I mean, it's a very well constructed routine. I mean, you've got little hands, obviously. When I do this, what I tend to do is just in case you're wondering if you can, give me that for a minute. Just in case you're wondering if you need to use a table like Ryland did. Ryland's got little hands, so he has to put the card down for a minute. But if you've got decent sized hands and you're an adult, you can actually do this very, very easily without actually putting the deck down. So it's perfect for walk around. It's just a really engaging routine. I always find, I remember reading this in Jason LaDagna's book, Game Changer, and it's so true. He says that when you give the spectators a chance to win money, it instantly becomes more of an engaging routine for them. And you say to them, and that's half the battle with close-up magic, getting people's attention, wanting people, hooking them in, that first moment where you actually hook them in and get them interested in what you're doing. And it's a lot easier if you go, well, I'm going to give you a chance to win 50 quid right now. Would you like a chance to win 50 quid?
When I have it, I'm going to let them have a chance to win 100.
Well, there you go. And then you do the thing where you tell them to put the coin through. They think it's impossible, and they think it's a gag up until this point, and then boom.
The science thing.
Yes, that was a very funny line. And then you do the thing where you just stretch the card, you stretch the hole, and that visual looks amazing. I love the effort you put into when you're doing that. You're like, really good. I remember when this first came out a little while ago, I went to Alakazam Magic, and I was actually there, and it was before it was released, and Dave Loosley actually showed it me live and in person at the shop. And I was like, oh my God, that's the most amazing thing I've ever seen. That is so engaging. And I've used it ever since, and it is absolutely brilliant. The gimmick will last you a lifetime. It's very...
punch your hand?
No, you can't hole punch my hand. It's such an easy trick. Even a 7-year-old can do it. There you go. Not a normal 7-year-old, but there you go. It is very easy to do. It's a regular deck. It's one gimmicked card. You can add that to your deck. You can add that to your gimmick deck. So you can add that to your regular deck of cards, switch it in, switch it out anytime you want to, and it's a real worker. And it's one of those routines that doesn't take long. It's not like a multi-phase routine. It's really quick. Let me show you this. Boom, done. It's cool. I love it. What are you giving this?
100.
You know what? I have to give this 98%. Because I've been using this for a very, very long time. I know what the reactions are like for laymen. I absolutely love this. So I'm going to give this 98%. I think this is brilliant. It's highly recommended. It's got our seal of approval. Really good. Right, so next up, review number 3 is a new packet trick, Stolen Diamonds, that has recently been released. And you grabbed this as soon as we got it, and you learnt it, didn't you? Give me the packet trick. I want to do the packet trick. And so
I watched the download all on my own.
I know, you watched the download, you learnt the trick, blah, 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 blah. You want to perform it for everyone?
Yeah.
Right, here we go. This is Stolen Diamonds.
Okay, so I've got some diamonds.
Yeah?
One diamond, they don't say aces or anything. Just one diamond on every single card, okay? Every single one there's a diamond, yeah?
Okay, yeah.
Now I'm going to put one of the diamonds down there.
Okay.
And then I'm going to take this diamond and touch it to that one. And when I do...
The diamond goes.
Yeah, the diamond goes, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Is that cool?
Well, where does it go? Oh, there. Okay.
Strange, isn't it?
Yeah, it's strange.
Yeah, it's strange. Look, we'll do it the next one.
Okay.
We'll take that one.
Okay. Another diamond gone.
Yeah.
Where'd that one go?
Where'd that one go? That one go on that card.
Okay.
Look, we've still got one more remaining.
Yeah.
We've got this one
left.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, look. When I rub it.
Mm-hmm. It's gone. The last diamond's gone.
The last diamond has gone. But do you want to know where it went?
Yeah.
On the card.
Boom. There you go. All 4 diamonds.
On the card.
Nice.
Just leaving the blank.
So that's stolen diamonds. Now, right, I'm going to be honest with you. This is nothing against your performance. I thought you did a really good job of performing it. But that trick sucks. Something rotten. It sucks, and it sucks hard. You performed it as well as it possibly could have been performed, but it's not a good trick. Now, this is coming from somebody who loves packet tricks. I did a video on this channel recently about like the 3 best packet tricks that people have never seen. I love packet tricks. That's a packet trick. It sucks. It's terrible.
Whatever.
Now, don't whatever me. You
I
try and
don't
convince me. You love it.
Yeah.
Why do you love it?
Because the diamonds are jumping around on the cards and making cards go blank and blank and blank, and then eventually all the cards...
Right, okay, let me tell you why I don't like it, and maybe you can change my mind. The first reason I don't like it is generally when you're talking about packet tricks, there's 2 different types of packet tricks. The first are tricks with playing cards, like a small packet of playing cards. And the other one is like the clown trick that you do, that's specially printed specifically for that trick. These are obviously specially printed because they're not real playing cards, but they're kind of like playing cards. And so people are going to want to examine them, right? You're going to do that trick. Can it be examined?
Blah, blah, blah.
No, come here. I want a sensible conversation with you. Can people examine that trick?
No,
exactly.
But every time I went to perform it, no one's asked, can I examine it?
No one's ever said, can I examine those cards? Ever?
Yeah, no one.
Okay, but it can't be examined. Okay, now here's my second problem with it.
Anyway, if they examine it, you can just walk away and get cake.
There's no argument to that. Look, the other thing is it needs a table. You can't do this without a table. There's no way to do it without a table. Thirdly, and this is my big issue with it, right? This is my big issue with it. It's right, okay. At the beginning, you did the trick, right? At the beginning, it was these cards, wasn't it? So at the beginning, you did the trick, yeah? And the first thing was to show that there were 4 cards with diamonds in the middle, right? Now, seriously, listen to me here. I'm trying to educate you. At the beginning, there was 4 cards and they all had diamonds on it, right? And you did a frustration count. So you're like, look, I've got 1 card with a diamond on it. I've got 2 cards. So you showed the 4 cards that way. That is really bad routining. That frustration count should only be used as a convincer in a routine. No, listen, I'm trying to help you here. If you're performing a packet trick...
Are you trying to convince me?
No, I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to educate you. Listen, if you're performing a packet trick, right? And the packet trick involves you showing that there's 4 cards with little diamonds in the middle. You never want to use a frustration count because it's not convincing enough. So that what happens... No, listen to me. So what happens is when that first diamond disappears, people are going to be going, well, it wasn't even there in the first place. You need a more convincing display in order to convince people when you're doing a trick like this. In a list of the best packet tricks of all time, if somebody made a list of all of the best packet tricks of all time, this trick would be right at the bottom. At the very bottom. It really would. You know what? It reminds me when you first get into magic and you first learn card magic and you learn a few moves and you learn an Elmsley count and a double lift and a glide, you get into a position where you go, oh, I've created my own trick. And it's not really that great a trick, but you're learning to create magic using the moves that you know. You do. You come up to me all the time and you go, Daddy, I've created a trick. Let me show you this trick, right? Don't you? You do that all the time.
Yeah, I'm creating a coin trick. It's probably a 4-phase one. I've created 3 phases. I started at the beginning of lockdown and then I've been going
Yes,
until
I
they're
know,
done
I know.
editing.
But here's the thing. This trick strikes me as the sort of trick that was created by somebody who's very new to card magic, that's learnt a few moves and said, I'll do this and do this and do this and do this and we can do it. I guarantee you, Ryland Petty, I guarantee you there is not a single professional working magician that would ever look at this trick and work it in the real world, because
Just
it
look at
sucks
this.
every...
Look at this. Bleh.
No, listen, is that the argument you're going to give me? You're going to give me listen, there's no working professional that will do this. It can't be examined. It doesn't look very good. It's not convincing. It's not even that magical. Oh, I'm going to make diamonds. There's a million different things that you can do. There's more. Are you telling me this is more magical than some of the stuff that you do with mem decks and stuff like that? This isn't as magical as the trick that you did on this very show. Expanding a hole. When you've only got a certain amount of time to show people a trick, you're never going to do that. Would you film this and put it on your YouTube channel? So you'd like this? What are you going to give it?
100.
Oh, shut up, Ryland.
There's no way.
Shut up. Get 0% from me. Shut up. Listen, actually, here's the thing. I could take a regular deck of cards and I could create a trick very, very quickly using a regular deck of cards which replicates this exactly with regular cards but can be examined easily. Right, okay, no. You want to man up? Let's man up. You and I are having no, listen to me. Seriously, you and I are having a competition right now. This is the competition that we're going to have. I'm going to create my own version of that trick. And you are going to perform that trick. We're going to do a little video for the YouTube channel. You're going to perform your version of the trick. I'm going to perform my version that I create with a regular deck of cards.
Are you trying to convince me to make it go down? Because there's no chance it's...
No. I want you to put your money where your mouth is. I'm going to create my version of the trick. You're going to perform this atrocity of card magic. I'm going to perform my version, and then we'll put it up as a video, and we'll put a poll on there, and we'll let everybody on YouTube decide which version is better, your version or my version. If you win, I will buy you any Lego set that you want. If I win, you have to do all of your sister's chores for a month.
No, for a week.
2 weeks.
No, a week, because it's a TV show in 1 week. So a week.
Can't really argue with that.
Deal for a week.
So if I win, you have to do all your sister's chores for a week and you can't argue. If you win, I'll buy you any Lego set that you want.
Oh, I know what that would be.
Okay. Is that a deal?
Yeah.
That's a deal. I'm going to do my version. I'm going to create a version after this show's finished. You're going to perform your version. We'll do a little video and we'll let everybody decide which is best. And we'll go off the comments. Deal?
Yeah.
So, I'm giving this 0% and I'm giving it a big, massive, fat warning that it's dreadful and you shouldn't buy it and it's just a terrible trick.
No, you should buy it.
He's giving it 100%. So, I'll let you choose whether you listen to the 7-year-old or you listen to the 44-year-old magician with over 25 years experience of performing in front of real people. You decide which opinion's more valid. I'll give you a clue. It's mine. Right, okay, so the final review, we are looking at an item from Regal Magic. This is produced by David Regal, who's one of my favourite magicians. I've loved David Regal ever since the first book I read of his, which I think was Star Quality or something like that.
Star Quality.
I think it might be Star Quality, something like that. Anyway, it's a really good book. Every book he's written is amazing, and so many tricks as well that he does that are so good. Anyway, the Regal Card Wallet is a tool designed for use in conjunction with a playing card that has been removed from play with a gambler's cop. Smooth, effortless, no-tail sensation of loading, yet a signed card appears in the zippered inner compartment. So that's what it is. I'm going to perform it for you and then we'll talk about it. Is that okay? Now, normally when you're doing a gambler's cop, you're standing up, so it's a little bit awkward that I'm sitting down, but I'll see if I can work around that. So let's start performing the routine. Don't need to stop it. I'm just going to have that break there. Okay, so Ryan, I've got a pack of playing cards here. I also want to point out that I've put my wallet down on the table, right? That's going to become important a little bit later on. And I want you to grab a number card out for me, any number card that you like. Okay. And then when you've got the card, do me a favour, show the camera. Do not show me, I cheat. and I'm going to give you a pen. And what I want you to do, little man, oh, look, here's a card that you signed earlier. What I want you to do, buddy, is sign your name in big, massive letters on the face of the card. I will look over here. When you've done that, show the camera one final last time, very, very quickly, and give me my pen back, because that's how I got it.
Someone gave it you.
Yes, I stole it. You got a pen?
There we go.
How long does it take to write rye? Good grief.
Can you see it, Mummy?
There we go. We good? Yes, you got a thumbs up there. So here we go. Rye, just say stop.
Stop.
Cool, put the card back there. Excellent stuff. I'll give the camera one last look at the card. There it is. And you, buddy, are going to push the card into the pack any way you want to. Is that fair?
Yeah.
Now, you could have picked any card. I spread the cards out and you could have picked any card, couldn't you?
Yeah.
And this wallet has been here from the very beginning. It's been here since before we began anything. Inside the wallet, I want you to see there's a zippered compartment, right? And inside this zippered compartment is one card and one card only. I'm going to put that there. Don't turn it over just yet. Now, here's the thing. You could have picked any card. There are 52 cards in this deck. I spread them out so you could see all of them, and I gave you a choice of one. You signed it. This wallet has been here from the very beginning, which makes this absolutely incredible. And you wrote Ry on it, which is weird. Now, I'm going to teach you how this trick works. I'm going to educate you. You shouldn't really tell people how magic works, but I don't mind. I'm going to actually explain how the trick works. You need a pack of cards and you need to have a card signed, and you also need to put your wallet down on the table before the trick began. So you understand? Yeah. So you put your wallet down there. Now it's really, really important that when you do this, the card gets put into the middle of the deck. Now, I'm not going to put the card in the middle of the deck. I'm going to show you exactly what happens. Watch. When the card's in the middle of the deck, I make the card disappear. I make it invisible. Let me show you what it looks like. Watch the card. If I just do this and put it under my hand, that's what it looks like when it's invisible, you see. You can't see it. It's there, it's just invisible. Once it's invisible, I can throw it at the wallet. That's all I have to do. And now it's inside the wallet, because when it goes inside the wallet, it becomes visible. Let me just open this up like this so you can see. It becomes visible, and once again, there it is. Inside the wallet.
Bye.
Absolutely. So there you go. That's a really simple, quick routine with the Regal Card Wallet. Now, like I say, I was at a bit of a disadvantage there, because normally when you're doing a gambler's cop, you're standing up, and I was sitting down, which made it a little bit more awkward. But the thing about this wallet, and it's a 30-minute download, David Regal has gone into great in-depth instruction with this. What's nice about this is once you have the card in cop, it immediately loads inside the wallet, like immediately. And it's done in one action. Now, the start of the download, he talks about how to dress the wallet. I haven't actually gone out and worked this yet, so I haven't dressed my wallet. But
what do you mean dress?
You want to make it look like a normal wallet. Like at the moment, there's nothing in it. So you want to put a bit of money in there. You want to put some credit cards in there. You want to make it look as much as possible like a normal wallet. Couple of things about this. It's very well made. It looks like a normal wallet. You can carry it around in your pocket. As soon as you're ready to go, you're ready to go. It looks really good. You can do a repeat cards wallet, because you can immediately take it out, put it back in the deck, and you can have it go back in again really easily just by leaving it on the table like you saw me do. David teaches a really nice way of using it to get a peek. So if you're a mentalist, it's a really nice peek device as well, because it looks like a real wallet. If you don't like gamblers' cops, David Regal teaches you how to do a load like from palm. What?
Do you not like gambler's cop?
Yeah, I love gambler's cop. Yeah. But you know, some people prefer a full palm. So if you prefer a full palm, there's a way of loading it in with a full palm. There's a way of loading it in with bottom palm as well. So you can load it in from many, many different ways. You can even steal it out. So you can put it into there and very, very easily steal it out. When the download started, David Regal, what are you doing? Don't worry about it. When the download started, David Regal said that he wanted a wallet that he could literally just have with him and immediately get into a position where you can take the wallet out and have the card loaded. It's a lovely wallet. I've got to be honest with you, it's not My favourite wallet is still Harry Robson's Dream Wallet. I love Harry Robson's Dream Wallet. That's the one I use every single day and I will continue to use. However, I will probably take this out and have a play with it because I do use Gambler's Cop a lot. And it is true what David Regal says, Gambler's Cop. There is no way, there's no wallet that's been released that allows you to load a card into a wallet from Gambler's Cop. And this allows you to do that. So if you're a copping guy, if you like using Gambler's Cop, this wallet is absolutely perfect. It's very well made. I know you don't palm, your hands are too small to do full palms or Gambler's Cops or anything like that until you're a little bit older, but you understand the concept behind this. So what do you think of this?
I think it's very good.
It's really nice, isn't it?
You know what? I'm going to give it 100.
You're going to give it 100%. I'm going to give it I definitely use it. Whether it's ultimately going to replace my Dream Wallet, I don't know. I get all these different wallets and I say I'm going to use it. And what ends up happening is I always go back to my Harry Robson Dream Wallet. So I don't know. I'll try it out. I'm definitely going to try using it. I do love it. I do love the idea of loading in from Gambler's Cop. I'm going to give it 90%. If you're looking for a really fast card to wallet, especially being loaded from a cop position, then this is a great wallet to go for. 90% from me. 100%.
Give it a bit higher, please.
No,
a bit, just a bit.
No,
a bit
no.
more.
I'm still mad at you because of the whole you giving that trick 100%. I'm sorry.
Just a bit more.
No, we're
Sorry,
done.
you love it. Just give it a bit more.
90.5%. That's
There we
it. That's the best you got. Right, okay, so that's an 100% from the Kid Magician. Guys, thank you very much for watching the show. Hope you enjoyed it. We're going to be back next Wednesday with another review show. Do me a favour, subscribe to us on YouTube. Tomorrow we've got a magic stuff. Friday we've got a magic rant, and then we've got a whole bunch of stuff coming over the weekend. And then don't forget, obviously, 6 o'clock every day, we put a performance up, a Magic Live. So check out all of that. Thanks very much for subscribing to the channel. If you want to see more from him, he is the Kid Magician on YouTube. Go and subscribe to him as well. But I'll see you again soon. I'm Craig.
I'm Ryland, and that's another review show in the bag.